All right. Good morning. Starting off March right with a hike up Kanati Fork Trail to the Thomas Divide Trail. And we're going down Thomas Divide to back to Deep Creek area. So should be fun. Beautiful morning. It's about, I don't know, about 35 degrees right now. Should get up in the 60s. Gonna be a great day. This first 3 miles should be the hardest with the biggest climb of the day. Then I think the rest of the day we're gonna be going downhill. So come along, let's have some fun. All right, I stopped here about a half mile in, just so you can see what this trail's like. It's pretty hard. If you look down this way, see how the trail is coming up. Then here, that's the trail line going up this way. And that's the way the trail's been for the last half mile. And I expect it to be that way for the next 2.5 miles. Wow, not even a mile in, already had to dump 2 layers. This work, man, holy cow. Take this chance to tell you where this trail got its name from. Kanati, and I know I'm butchering that, I apologize to all my Cherokee. I apologize, I know I'm butchering that, and I apologize to all my Cherokee relations from the past, but it means lucky hunter. It's based on an old Cherokee legend that has nothing to do with the Smoky Mountains. The legend is based on Mount Mitchell, Black Mountain area, where Kanati would always bring back a big deer or bear when he went hunting. And the Cherokee said that a long time ago, all the animals in the world were kept in this cave around Mount Mitchell, Black Mountain. And Kanati knew where this cave was. He would go, and that's where he would hunt. One day, his son, who's jealous, decided he wanted to see where his dad's hunting grounds were. He followed him into the mountains, saw him remove the stone from the cave, and out came a big deer. Kanati shot the deer, rolled the stone back, and took it to the village. The son, wanting to be like his dad, decided to do the same. He went, unrolled the stone, and out came a wolf. The wolf scared the son so bad till he left, ran off, and left the stone open, and all the animals in the world escaped. And when his dad found out, his dad left and disappeared. And that's the legend of how we got all of the animals in the world and the lucky hunter. climbing. Ultimately, I think we're going to wind up right here at that saddle. Yeah, it looks like the Thomas Ridge Divide or the Thomas Ridge Trail there. We'll see. We got about another mile to go before we reach the top. So, it's been fun. Well, we made it to Thomas Divide. Looks like pretty easy going. I enjoy hiking, but I think my favorite in the whole entire world is ridge hiking, because we're walking on the spine of the mountain. You can see over either side. It's really cool. My favorite. So when you stop, I had to stop and adjust my shoes a little bit, kind of rearrange my pack. Make sure you always look behind, because you never know what fell off or fell out of your bag. Almost lost the lens cap for my camera. That'd been bad. Not the end of the world, but bad. No point leaving trash behind. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so we're about to come up on the high point of the trail, I believe, for today at 5143 feet. 5,143 feet. I think we started this morning at 2,100 feet, so about 3,000 foot elevation gain. Pretty good. We've been hiking for about an hour and 45 minutes. I'll take that. But we're about to do a little bit of a climb up to this bald. And then I believe we're all downhill from there. We're coming up on the trail junction with Mingus Creek, Newton Bald, and the old trail, Collins Creek, that's no longer in use. Pretty major trail junction. Haven't seen anybody this morning at all. We're about a little over 5.5 miles into our 15-mile hike, so we're a little more than a third done. I would say that we've probably done about 50 to 60% of the work. I think the majority of everything we're going to be doing going forward is going to be downhill. So should be an exciting last 10 miles or so. This is the part I remember about this trail. It's how green and beautiful it was. It's almost like walking through a very fantasy forest. At any moment, you can have a woodland sprite or a fairy jump out and see you. Look at that burrow on that tree. That's pretty awesome. Now, this junction almost snuck up on me. I got here and there it was. So we're going to be going up this. This is a new trail. I've done this way, but I have not done that way. We just came from up there. So that's the extension of the Deep Low Gap Trail. Walking and I see signs of a wildfire everywhere. Don't know when it happened though. That tree there. You can even see some at the base of that tree right there. And look at that, just all up and down that one. I don't think this area was involved with the Gatlinburg fire, but I could be wrong. It could be another fire completely. Alright, we're about to start down Stone Pile Gap, and I just saw my first human. So 14 miles in for the day, and that was the first human I saw. So 6 hours and 20 minutes without humans. It's pretty wild. So we're about a mile and a half from the car. So we'll see what we can see. It's all new trail. What an absolute perfect day for hiking. Started off a little cool, but it quickly warmed up, and I mean, it wasn't hot. It was just about darn near perfect for hiking. I appreciate you watching. I'll have the final numbers at the bottom of the screen here in just a second, but we're a little bit over 15 miles for the day, probably closing in on 7.5 hours, which is about normal pace for me. It was great, fantastic day. Looking forward to getting home and icing my knees.